What's going on, Stan fans and fellow 90's lovers? The figure that I got in the mail the other day is one of my favorite figures. Space Ghost, obviously. And it's from the Space Ghost Coast to Coast series figures, which they're like 6-inch figures, and they come with Brack, Moltar, Zorak, Space Ghost, and also the anti-Space Ghost character. And really love this figure. Really hard to get. Well, they're on eBay, but like usually $50 at least. Um, but got lucky, kind of paid a little bit for it, but so worth it. And there's two different types of figures, but this is the one to get. There's like a newer one that comes with the monkey from actually this VHS Space Ghost and Dino Boy, where he had his like little crew of a couple, and that's what he got big off of. The Hanna Barbera, obviously, first was that show, but he had like a crew of like a invisible boy and girl. They like were part of his team, and they had a monkey. Anyways, but then in the '90's, they had the great Space Ghost Coast to Coast show. If you don't know, it's pretty much where he like comedy, satire. He just has guests on there from the '90's of all types of genres and does cool interviews and funny skits. But anyways, cool box also. If you see there, it has his face. That's really neat where the figure was in, and it says Space Ghost swirling around. And he comes with two sets of hands, one for each punching style and one for each like open hand. And I put one on each hand, and I'm not going to show you both hands. That's a little ridiculous. But what I did notice interesting is if you see on the classics, he doesn't even have gloves. So they kind of added that to him there. That's kind of neat, and gave him a lot more detail. And they updated him. If you see the on his chest, that's red and black, and then down there it's yellow and black. So that's kind of cool. And they added, so they just kind of made him a little bit neater looking. But so let me show you him. He comes with his desk, and he comes with this neat little mug, and both sides have the Space Ghost symbol. Then he comes with these neat 3 cards. They don't have anything on them. One side just has that the symbol, but I'm not really gonna like mess with them. They come off the table and stuff, but it is what it is. If you move the table away, you can see he's sitting on a chair, and it's kind of hard for him to sit on because his cape's really long, and it's kind of his cape just kind of is attached there and there, so it's very flimsy kind of. So be careful. But his head, it's pretty good. It moves up and down. It's on like a swivel thing. It rotates real well. I mean, it turns all the way around. And he's just like really just the perfect figure, honestly. One second, let me straighten him out for you. I'm trying to get better at it, sorry. But his arms move all the way around completely, and bend, perfect joint bends for even the feet and the for the legs and stuff. So, and his hands do come out. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but he's just the perfect figure. I mean, look at that sick detail. That is Space Ghost right there. That's everything you imagine and more. And see, the cape's a little bit long just for like sitting purposes, but otherwise, like when he's standing and stuff, oh man, that's the perfect figure. This is him in the back and stuff. It's a cool like plastic texture, and no, the cape does not come off. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this figure. Not much more I can show you on him. Really neat figure. I think it's a must-have for every collection, you know, especially if you're a fan of the 90s. I mean, I guess I could show you the back of the box. See the cool figures right there. And, yeah, it doesn't even show as, like, the anti-Space Ghost. It just shows them. So that's kind of crazy. And it's 1999, so... Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always, may the guys be with you. Have a good one.